Welcome to the Bible Reading Journey, where we are traveling cover to cover from Genesis to Revelation in a year. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're just joining us, welcome to the journey. And just jump in where we are because it's never too late to start. Lighthouse Ministry is happy to be traveling this road with you. Today we are on day number 58 of the Bible Reading Journey. Today's reading itinerary is the book of Deuteronomy, chapters 27 through 30. You might want to pause here and first dive into today's reading for yourself. Then join us back here for thoughts about today's journey. Today's journey is titled Commitment to the Covenant. And as usual, the text notes contain an outline of Deuteronomy to guide us on our journey. Today we are on section 3A of the outline. Today's reading sits heavy. Moses implores the Israelites to understand the choice that is in front of them and the consequences that come with their choice. What is the choice in front of them? God's way or the world's way? What are the consequences of their choice? Blessing versus curses, life versus death, prosperity versus disaster. Chapter 30, verses 15 and 19. It is dangerous to simplify this cause and effect relationship to mean that if we do it God's way, then all will go well for us. The reverse is if we do it our own way, then all will go bad for us. Well, we know neither to be true. God never promises a trouble-free life for his followers, as we see in John 16:33. And in reverse, we see people making choices against God's will, and they seem to be enjoying themselves, at least sometimes. The danger of this simplified cause and effect relationship causes us to believe that God owes us something if we do what he says. It can even make us feel like God owes us curses and revenge on those who did not do what he says. God is God, and he does not owe us anything. He is both just and merciful. His ways and thoughts are higher than ours. Isaiah 55, 8-9. So, what do we make of these promises of blessings for obedience and curses for disobedience? It seems it all goes back to the reason for obedience to God's way. It is not for God's good, but for our own good. God doesn't owe us. He loves us enough to tell us what is best for us. He knows what will bring blessings and curses, life and death, prosperity and disaster into our lives. He gives us a choice. He loves us enough to tell us ahead of time how to make the right choice and the result of our choice. As we see in chapter 30, verses 19 and 20, "Oh, that you would choose life, so that you and your descendants might live. You can make this choice by loving the Lord your God, obeying him, and committing yourself firmly to him. This is the key to your life." The thought of the day comes from the Daily Walk Bible. You are free to choose the path you will take, but you are not free to escape the consequences of your choices. The challenge of the day also comes from the Daily Walk Bible. Don't worry so much about the things in the Bible you don't understand. Put into practice the things you do understand. Many seek God's guidance without taking to heart the guidance he has already given. And finally, our memory verse of the day comes from Deuteronomy 29:29. This is the NIV translation. "The secret things belong to the Lord our God, but the things revealed belong to us and to our children forever, that we may follow all the words of this law." The text notes contain information on how to find us on YouTube, Facebook, and email. Happy travels today. See you next time. This is Lisa at Lighthouse. God bless.